Howdy, my Twitch chat. It be a minute! It has been a minute since I have seen you guys. Oh, yeah. You've all been a bit. Not a bit, but y'all helped me a fair bit. Apologize for my room being messy. I actually need to clean it a bit, but yeah. Let's go in here, bro. But yeah, y'all have helped me through a bit, you know? And y'all have, helped me, realize that maybe it is cup noodles and streaming on Twitch and helping out, like, maybe helping my mental health out a lot too. It's been a while since I've had one of these. Just cup noodles. Oh man. Baby, on this autumn, but yeah, maybe I freaking play some Showdown with you guys, get back into the habit of, doing impressions, freaking. I like 90s payphones. It's alright. Since I'm alone, I go out at night. Oh yeah. For that Madoka Magica Theory YouTube, yes. I will be discussing this a little bit. I know some of you YouTube members were waiting a fair bit for it. So, basically, what I think I had theorized, I basically just did a whole bunch of incoherent rambling. Madoka Magica Rebellion. I basically am going to try to predict that shit. The movie's connected to the anime. Obviously, the first part of the movie was rehashing the first episode in different ways where, Homura was more introduced and more a main character. Second the final scene, Homura put the bows on Madoka's head to signify what she wanted her to be. Like, she wanted her to be a regular girl so that she could love her. Which, I understand, people want love. But hey, have it be something else. That'd be crazy. But, basically, Homura kept her in a giant time loop. And, wanted her to be protected, I guess. And that's what made her, have the giant soul gem. And the giant soul gem is what inevitably caused Homura to turn into the Switch. Because Homura, not wishing to protect Madoka, would have, caused a whole bunch of other shit to happen. And because Madoka died, she probably would have became a witch in the first episode if not for Homura. And if Homura, does wish it, and she, Oh, frick. I'm getting off target. Uh, so, she Madoka wish... oh, that's what I was trying to say. If Madoka... If Homura didn't wish for Madoka to not be protected, and, Homura didn't end up becoming a magical girl, then, the movie wouldn't happen. But incubators. Or incubators, the thing that actually grant you the wishes. Wishes, they're the biggest part of what makes the anime. It's what granted Homer the ability to, it's what granted Homer the wish to protect Madoka. It's what granted Madoka the wish to, make all magical girls, not freaking, suffer, I guess. Quote unquote suffer, if you want to call it that, becoming witches. And, if you want to say that magical girls are suffering by becoming witches, then that's you. But I don't think that. I don't think that at all. And you know why? Because not only is that a cycle of life that they have to go through, that it is, indeed, a freaking cycle of life. It is a cycle of life. Yes. That's why I think that. I think that mainly because, it's near the end of their life, when they're, consumed with grief. And grief, grief is a part of that. And the incubators shouldn't have been messing with that. Messing with human emotion. But yeah, the human emotion part is what, kind of broke down the entire plan for the incubators. Like, hey, it's what created Devil Homura, and it's what created God Madoka. Like, God Madoka and Devil Homura are, probably the two biggest mistakes that freaking incubators can make. But one did survive to go see the next movie. And, if we see it survive at all, it'll be fun. It'll be one of the better things to see killed in the next movie. And it'll be one thing that we actually want to see happen. But yeah, I think they might try to introduce more magical girls. I know, have Kyosuke, you'll have Sayaka, you'll have Mami, you might have Madoka. I'm not sure how that'll work, whether that be, reintroducing God Madoka, or, having her find where she is. But one I think is going to be Hitomi Shizuki, their green-haired friend. Purely because it made make a lot of sense. It could be what, gets the rest of the incubators, or gets, finishes off Devil Homura. I also think Madoka will get her powers back. I'm almost guaranteed that's going to happen. Haven't seen shit related to the movie yet. Haven't seen any of the trailers. But that's what I'm going to think happens.